Hey guys, what's up? So I know we just ended Michelle's story, but I wanted to jump on and do a nighttime reflection. Some of you guys really enjoyed that last night, so that's what we're going to do. So come on with it. All right. And that video with Michelle's video is uploading now. It just takes a second for YouTube to upload. Oh, sorry guys. Upload everything because I guess all the traffic that's on YouTube right now, it takes forever for them to upload my live streams. So let's do this. Welcome to my channel, everybody. All right. So last night I did a nightly reflection. And so we're going to do that tonight. We're going to read the same reading and we're going to reflect on our day together. All right? All right. Here we go. This is out of page 86 in the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous. When we retire at night, we constructively review our day. Were we resentful, selfish, dishonest, or afraid? Do we owe an apology? Have we kept something to ourselves which should be discussed with another person at once? Were we kind and loving toward all? What could we have done better? Were we thinking of ourselves most of the time? Or were we thinking of what we could do for others, of what we could pack into the stream of life? But we must be careful not to drift into worry, remorse, or morbid reflection, for that would diminish our usefulness to others. After making our review, we ask our higher powers forgiveness and inquire what corrective measures should be taken. So, I'm going to reflect on today and I'm going to tell you guys, was I resentful? And I'm going to be, you guys, I have been praying about that resentment I told you guys about last night. And I have to be completely 100% honest with you guys. I have never felt better about a situation. And I have been giving it to God and just saying, take this resentment from me. Please bless this person. You know, give this person everything that I want for myself and more. And last night I laid down, I said my prayers, and I woke up this morning and that God awful dreaded resentment that has been weighing me down for 2 weeks now was gone. And instead of feeling resentment and hate and anger in my heart, I feel peace. I feel love. I feel kindness. I feel tolerance for this person. So yeah, that resentment is gone. Was I selfish today? I'm going to tell you guys what I did today. Today I took my son to the park and I spent the whole day outside with him playing. We sat outside on our front porch once we got home and we drew sidewalk chalk and we decorated the whole driveway, and I spent time with my son all day today. I spent time listening to my son and getting to know him and just listening to his little heart. Because I wanted to hear what he had to say, and I wanted to hear, you know, how he's been feeling and how he's dealing with the whole being on lockdown. And you know what he said to me? He said that he misses his friends from school, but he's glad that he's at home and he gets to spend time with me. You know, my son's the reason why I'm sober. He's the reason that I'm alive today. He saved my life. That's the reason why I'm here. Not because I'm some great person who got sober and changed my life. I'm sober because of my son. You know, if it hadn't been for him being born, I wouldn't even be alive today. You know, he showed me what true love is. And that love for my son outweighs my love for drugs. And that's how I changed my life, was because of him. Was I dishonest or afraid? Nope and nope. I had the best day today. I had a conversation with some people and I had some opportunities that were brought to me that were just a blessing in disguise, and I'm just so grateful. And I can't even believe that. I'm just thankful. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude, and I'm just thankful and grateful. And every time I think about it, I just think about You know what, Nicole? It's because you're doing the right thing. It's because you're being authentic and kind, and you're helping others, and you're staying sober, and that's why people are wanting to help you, because you're doing the right thing. You know, if I was out here being selfish, dishonest, taking advantage of people, being an asshole, then nobody would want to be a part of my life. And it's because I'm sober today, and I've changed, and I'm doing the right thing. And it took me so long to get to this point to where I'm actually want to do the right thing. I actually want to be sober. Have we kept something to ourselves which should be discussed with another person at once? Have I kept any secrets? No. Now, you guys know how I feel about secrets. Secrets keep us sick. So what do we do here at Real Talk Recovery? We do some snitching on our addiction. We do not keep those secrets, because when I have secrets and I'm keeping them all bottled up inside, you know what happens? Then I start obsessing over them. I start playing with the idea of what it would be like if I could go get high, or how I would feel if I could use. And then I keep that in my mind, and it starts building and building and building and building. So that's why I got to snitch on my addiction. Okay. Were we kind and loving toward all? What could we have done better? Were we thinking of ourselves most of the time, or were we thinking of what we could do for others? And this is the thing, you guys. I tell you guys this all the time. Helping others and being of service to other addicts and alcoholics saves my life. Helping others gives me purpose. Helping others is my passion. And it is this is what helps me to stay sober. This is what makes me want to change and be better. This is how I operate, by giving and being of service to others, by taking my time that I could be doing things for myself or doing things around my house, by taking my time and coming on my channel and doing a meditation because somebody said that they got a lot out of it. You know, it's because I want to do that for other people. I want to give that to people because I know that it helps me too. And if it helps me, then I know it's helping you. And so this is what makes me tick. I love helping other people. I want you guys to stay sober. I want you guys to be successful. I want you to make it out. I want you to be happy, joyous, and free. I want you to have your kids back. I want you to have your car. I want you to be able to pay your car payments and insurance and house payments. I want you guys to do everything that I know that you're capable of doing, because I can do it. So if I can do it, I know you guys can do it. I want that for you more than anything. And I want you guys to be happy and free. So that's why I come on my channel. That's why I share these stories with you guys. That's why I do my meditation. That's why I have guests on, because I want to give y'all hope. Okay? Nicole, what is the first step in letting go of a drug? The first step is admitting and accepting that you have a problem and that your life has become unmanageable. So if you can get that idea in your mind that I need to make a change, I need to do something different, okay? The first step is addressing it and saying, yes, I do have a problem, and yes, I need to make a change, okay? Once you acknowledge the problem, okay, because you can't make changes unless you're willing to acknowledge that there's a problem, all right? And you can't fix something if you don't know what's broken. So after you figure out that, hey, yeah, I got a problem with these, then what we have to do is we have to focus on, why am I using the drugs? Why? Is it because I don't want to feel? Is it because I'm depressed? Is it because I have anxiety? Is it because I'm in a miserable relationship? Is it because I'm unhappy? Is it because I'm stressed out? Is it because I'm bored? Why are you using that drug? Okay, once you can identify that, then we need to figure out how we can fix that situation. So if it's something like, I'm getting high because I'm bored, that tells me that you need to do something. You need to have time and fill your time with positive things to do. find a hobby, find some people to hang out with, watch some movies, do laundry, go for a walk, paint a picture, okay? If it's something like I have depression, I have anxiety, that tells me that you have mental illness and that you need to get that checked out. Have you been to the doctor? Have you been to the therapist? Okay? You can't just say, okay, I have a problem getting high and I'm going to stop. So here's my drug. I'm going to put that drug right there and I'm never going to do it again. That drug's still going to sit there and it's still going to look at me, right? There's the drug. I put it down. Now I'm sober, right? But I haven't done anything but to put that drug down. So what happens? You sit there and that drug's just staring you back in the face. You're staring at it. It's staring at you. And then you haven't done anything to fill that time or feel that if you're having a mental illness or anxiety or depression, you haven't done anything to work on that issue. So that drug is just, and then you pick it up and you say, there you go. Okay, so identify the problem, all right? And figure out what it is that you're doing and why you're using, okay? And after you figure out why you're using, why you're changing, why you want to change the way you feel, then work on that, okay? All right. Hey, Jeff. Hey, David. How are people still taking pills when they don't even make them anymore? John, I don't know. So anyway, but we must be careful not to drift into worry, remorse, or morbid reflection, for that would diminish our usefulness to others. After making our review, we ask our higher power for forgiveness and inquire what corrective measures can be taken. So that's my reflection for the day. I hope you guys take a second to reflect on how your day was, whether or not you were resentful, selfish, dishonest, or afraid, whether or not you owe someone an apology, whether or not you were giving back and trying to help others, whether or not you were packing all the things into your day that you could. And if you weren't, how could you make changes to do better? You know, how could you, if you were struggling and you were arguing with your significant other or not getting along with a friend, what could you have done to make that situation better? How can you resolve that? You know, tomorrow I'm going to do a live stream with our patrons and members, and we're going to talk about how to make your recovery work for you. Okay, we're going to talk about how to take recovery by the balls, okay, and take that and make it your bitch. All right, I'm telling you, get your addiction, make it your bitch, and fucking toss that shit out the window, and let's ride on this recovery wave together. Okay, because I don't want to go back to my addiction. I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my son. I don't want to lose you guys. Okay, I want to keep on rolling on. I don't know about pills in my town. Meth has swept the town like crazy. Yeah, meth's bad here too, man. So, hey, Ashton, that's what we got to do, you guys. We got to focus on building our recovery and working our recovery. You know, you can go out and you can get a sponsor, you can go get some meetings, you can have friends that are sober, but if you're not putting in the work, if you're not taking action, nothing is going to help. Nothing's going to come to fruition. To get sober and stay sober, you got to put one foot in front of the other, okay? You got to find what works for you, and you got to work that shit. You know, it's like when you were kids and you found a girl that you liked or a guy that you had a crush on, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to make her mine. And then you did everything you could to make her yours. That's what you got to do with your recovery. Do everything you can to make it yours. The biggest problem for me was getting away from the people that were just bad for me. Absolutely. So here's the deal. Same. And that's why I relapsed over and over and over and over again. Because guess what? I couldn't let go of those old people. And you know what, Jeff? Those people were nowhere to be found. When I went to prison, when I got married, when I gave birth to my son. Where are they? All those friends that I had. Guess what? Nowhere. Gone. Finite. Not around. Because they weren't true friends. They were friends that hung out with me because they benefited from me. Because they were using me. I'm telling you guys, if you're hanging out with people that, if you're still hanging out with people that are getting high, leave. Run. Disappear. Ghost those fools. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your best friend. I don't care, you guys. Separate yourself from that situation. Separate yourself. If you want to stay sober and you want to be a winner in recovery, you have to surround yourself with people who are winning. If you want to be successful, you have to surround yourself with people who are succeeding. Okay, I'm going to throw one out to you. If I want to lose weight and I want to get in shape, guess what I need to do? I need to surround myself with people who are eating healthy, who are staying fit, who are doing the damn thing. So that way I can be inspired and I can get on that fitness train with them. These are things that I have to put into. Look at me. I could tell you guys about recovery all day long, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling with my addiction to food, and we talk about that here on my channel because that's what I'm going through now. Okay? So just like with my recovery, I have to make this work for me. I'm going to have to put in the work. It's not going to happen for me. And that's what I'm starting to beat into my own brain. Nicole, you're not doing the work. Nicole, it's not going to happen overnight. Nicole, you have to do it. You know, I have to do this to myself. I have to tell myself, Nicole, 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 you know, because I will sit here and sit in the corner and cry about how much weight I've gained over the past 2 years and wonder how it all happened when it happened because my fucking hand won't go in. Okay, that's how it happened. So don't think that I'm on here trying to preach to you guys about recovery from addiction. And I'm not telling myself, because this is shit I need to hear. I need to tell myself this. This helps me because I got to get this shit in gear, or else I'm going to be a guest. I'm going to be on damn 600 pound life if I don't get my act together. If y'all hear me, look at me. I'm a big bitch. So I'm telling you guys, I'm telling myself this when I'm sitting here and I'm telling you guys, like, we got to make our recovery work. We got to do this. We got to do that. I'm not just telling you guys, I'm telling myself that. I need to hear it too, you know? I found that they are so jealous and they tried to bring me back into the BS. Absolutely, Jeff, because those people don't care about you. Okay, they don't have your best interest at heart. Here, we care about you. We have your best interest at heart. And I read your comment that you left, and let me tell you, it meant so much to me what you said in that comment. And I have worked so hard to get this channel to where it's at and to cultivate a loving, kind, accepting, tolerant, non-judgmental community. And you leaving that comment and saying how much we were all helping you, it made my day. So thank you. I read it. Thank you so much. Because sometimes, you know, sometimes it's nice to hear that, you know, the things that I'm trying to build here are actually helping people. So thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for leaving that comment. So, hey, Mama. Okay, so let me read this to you guys, okay? In thinking about our day, we may face indecision. We may not be able to determine which course to take. Here, we ask God for inspiration and intuitive thought or a decision. We relax and we take it easy. We don't struggle. We are often surprised how the right answers come after we have tried this for a while. What used to be the hunch or the occasional inspiration gradually becomes a working part of the mind. Being still inexperienced and having just made conscious contact, it is not probable that we are going to be inspired at all times. We may pay for this presumption in all sorts of absurd actions and ideas. Nevertheless, We find that our thinking will, as time passes, be more and more on the plane of inspiration. We come to rely upon it. We usually conclude the period of meditation with a prayer that we be shown all through the day that what our next step is to be, that we be given whatever we need to take care of such problems. We ask especially for freedom from self-will and are careful to make no request for ourselves only. You see how it's always telling us about giving back, being selfless, not asking for ourselves, helping others. It's letting go of selfishness, self-seeking, okay? We may ask for ourselves, however, if others will be helped. We are careful never to pray for our own selfish ends. Many of us have wasted a lot of time doing that, and it doesn't work. You can easily see why. If circumstances warrant, we ask our wives or friends to join us in morning meditation. If we belong to a religious denomination which requires a definite morning devotion, we attend to that also. If not members of religious bodies, we sometimes select and memorize a few set prayers which emphasize the principles we have been discussing. There are many helpful books also. Suggestions about these may be obtained from one's priest, minister, or rabbi. Okay, as we go through the day, we pause when agitated or doubtful and ask for the right thought or action. Do you hear that, you guys? As we go through the day, we pause when agitated or doubtful, and we ask for the right thought or action. Okay? Pause. Have you guys ever heard of the word halt? H-A-L-T. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. When you're going through your day, I want you to pause. When you feel anxiety, when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel stressed, when you feel overly emotional, I want you to ask yourself, am I hungry? Am I angry? Am I lonely? Am I tired? And if you're none of those things, okay, if you're none of those things, I want you to reach out and I want you to text somebody. I want you to text or call me or a friend and say, hey, I'm pausing. I'm not hungry. I'm not angry. I'm not lonely. I'm not tired. I need to talk about how I'm feeling. I need to get this off my chest. It feels so good when I'm able to call and just talk to somebody.
Excuse me?
Yeah. You want a smoothie? Okay, hold on, guys. Thank you for saying excuse me. Give me a kiss.
I thought I said that.
Love you.
Wait, did you only have one more left?
No, there's 2 more.
45 more? Whoa.
Okay. All right. So, if you're not hungry, you're not angry, you're not lonely, or you're not tired, reach out. Talk to somebody. Do not sit alone with the way you're feeling, you guys. You don't have to sit alone. You don't have to be there, okay? You don't have to do this on your own, all right? You don't have to struggle by yourself, okay? What's this? I totally understand, Nikki. You're not alone, girl. That one thing that I realized is that it makes me feel better when I can talk to another woman about how I'm feeling. So today, I called one of Nate's friends' moms. Her name is Nicole too. And I talked to her on the phone and we laughed and I told her how I was depressed. I told her about how I feel like I'm failing as a mother because of all the homework. I just told her everything and she told me how she was feeling. And it was a blessing to be able to sit there and talk to another mother who knows what I'm going through. You know, I talked to Melissa today on the phone and we got to chit chat. That always makes me feel better when I get to talk to my girls. You know, that always makes me feel better when I can just get things off my chest and openly share without judgment. You know? Okay. We constantly remind ourselves we are no longer running the show, humbly saying to ourselves many times each day, thy will be done. Oh, my nose is itching. Sorry, guys. Ugh. Sorry. Do you have a spiritual community, Nicole? I don't have like a spiritual recovery group, but I could make one. And if anybody wants to be a part of it, y'all just let me know, and I'll put y'all all in there together. Sorry, that itched so bad. It was like I had a hair or something in my nose. Sorry, I went. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we humbly ask, I know, that's what I have to do. I have got to get with it. So we are then in much less danger of excitement, fear, anger, worry, self-pity, or foolish decisions. So you hear this? When we pause when agitated or doubtful, and we ask our higher power, thy will be done, this is going to help us with excitement, fear, anger, worry, self-pity, or foolish decisions. So one of the things that I learned when I first got sober is that I don't need to be making any big decisions, and I need to reach out to somebody, because 9 times out of 10, my first thought is not a good one. Especially when I was early in my recovery. I remember thinking, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, blah, 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 blah. None of my inner circle have ever had an addiction or even messed with illegal drugs. It's a good and bad thing sometimes. I bet it's hard because you can't really relate to them, huh? But you got us now. We become much more efficient. We do not tire so easily, for we are not burning up energy foolishly as we did when we were trying to arrange life to suit ourselves. It works. It really does. We, alcoholics and addicts, are undisciplined. So we let God discipline us in the simple way we have just outlined. But this is not all. There is action and more action. Faith without works is dead. The next chapter is entirely devoted to step 12. So, you hear that? Action and more action. Faith without works is dead. So, I can sit here and I can say, I'm quitting today. I'm never going to eat again. I'm going to eat healthy. And if I don't put the work in, nothing's going to happen. Same with addiction recovery. If I can sit here all day long and I can say, I'm quitting drugs, I'm quitting alcohol, and I can sit here and I can get rid of the drugs and alcohol, but if I don't do the work, if I don't take action, nothing's going to get done. Nothing will happen. I will just be spinning my wheels. So, today, I am telling you guys, I've had an epiphany today about my health, about my weight, and I want to make a change. I want to do better. I want to succeed in my health like I'm succeeding in my recovery from addiction. So if I can do this with recovery from addiction, then I can do this with recovery from food. I can change. I have the power. No one else. I have to do this. It has to come from within me. I gotta quit making excuses. I gotta quit having reservations. I gotta quit just saying, oh, just one more time, one more binge, one more donut, one more cake, one more cheesecake, one more brownie. It's the same thing with drugs, you guys. It's the same thing, okay? I've got to stop. I've got to squash the reservations. I've got to let them go. No more reservations. We're going all in. We're going to make a change. We're turning my life around, okay? I never realized how much food addiction is just like drug addiction. You know, it's so hard, you guys, but I've got to quit. It's insanity. It's insanity what I'm doing to my body, eating and eating until I'm sick. I've got to make a change. So, I hope you guys are inspired, because I'm inspired. Today, Michelle inspired the fuck out of me. Watching her go from having her arm and having her fingers chopped off and having open heart surgery and being strung out on heroin, okay, to living her life, being sober, being a peer support specialist, working in a treatment industry, and being 7 days off methadone. She's a miracle, and I am so excited because if she can do it, I know I can do it. So I got to do this. I got to stop making excuses, and I got to turn my life around. Oh, hey, Nathan. She was just on the channel. The video before this, she told her story, but she shot up in her wrist and hit an artery and threw a clot out, and her fingers ended up turning black. It was so bad. And you guys, I'm telling you, if you haven't subscribed to Michelle's channel, you've got to go watch her channel. Go to her channel and watch her first videos. Okay? Jackie, that's a great idea. Are you in the members chat with me, girl? Maybe you and me could do something together. Are you needing help too? I would love for us all to do something together. I need you guys' help. I need you guys' help. Eric, I know, right? Isn't it a miracle? If she can do it, we can do it. That's all I keep on telling myself is, holy shit, she's done it. She's great. If she can do it, I can do it. You know, I know I'm not on methadone, I'm on Suboxone, but if she can do it with methadone, off of 28 milligrams, she jumped off 28 milligrams 7 days ago, then I can do it. I can do it. So, anyway, that's your meditation reflection for the evening. I hope that you guys are inspired today. I hope that I helped you stay sober another day. I hope Michelle helped you stay sober another day. And I hope you guys know that if you are struggling, all you got to do is reach out to me. I'll do anything I can to help you. Okay? I'll do anything I can. Do not hesitate to reach out to me. All right? And yes, I've gone live a couple times today, but it's just because I'm having a great day today. Sometimes I come on here, a couple times a day. Sometimes I only do it once a day. Sometimes I don't do it at all. But today was just a really good day, and I just wanted to share how my day went, how happy I was, y'all. And today's a good day for me. So, I got to take these good days and I got to make the best out of them, because, some days I don't feel great. Some days I wake up and I'm depressed and I just want to lay in bed and I struggle to get out of bed, So today was just one of those days where I was like, I've got to make it work today, and I'm going to do this. So I was pushing myself, and I spent time with my son, and we were outside, and it was just such a good day today, you guys. So if you're struggling, try this. Try tomorrow when you wake up. Get a shower, get yourself some outside clothes on, and go outside in the fresh air. Go outside and take a walk. Take one of your kids on some trails or something. I'm telling you right now, that going outside made my whole day today. It just made me feel refreshed. So, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Real quickly, I'm so excited because I've got something I'm going to share with you guys in about a week or so. It's a huge announcement. And so I think you guys are going to be so excited, and I'm excited too. So that will be coming in a week or so. Also, if any of you guys want tie-dyed shirts, all you got to do is hit my PayPal with $20, and I will tie-dye you a shirt. Just tell me your size and what colors you want, and I will make that happen. I'm also doing tie-dyed masks. So if you guys want a tie-dyed mask, you can get that for $5. And yeah, I'm doing little crafts and stuff, trying to make some extra moolah, but and it's fun too, because I really do love tie-dye. So I love you guys so, so much. I hope you have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with Dr. B, okay? Good night. Good night, David. Good night, Jackie. Good night, everybody. Love you.